with a heavy heart, guys. It's with a heavy heart. I'm in mourning, that's why I'm in black. I'm with a heavy heart because something or somebody has died. Yes, and that person is my spinning rod. Unfortunately, the other day, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'd have known I caught quite a nice perch, and as I was bringing that perch in, the rod finally gave up and it snapped. There's a tip there. I've taken it to the tackle shop. There's nothing they can do. This rod was £20 and I bought it about 4 seasons ago. And it doesn't matter, you can spend £20, £20,000. If the rod's a good rod, that's that, you know. This rod and I have gone through a lot over the years. I've caught thousands of fish with this. But unfortunately, it's had to go to the big rod, heaven in the sky. It's just finally given up. Cracking rod, never mind. I think that was the universe's way of saying, Wayne, go out and do a bit of lure fishing. I have here got myself a new lure rod. No, it's not really expensive, and no, this isn't an advert, so I'm not going to tell you who makes it. It was about 20 to 25 pounds, something like that. Very cheap. I don't know if I'm going to like it as much as my old one. I love that little rod. That was fantastic. That was a 6-foot rod. I don't know the test curve. It's never been printed on there. This is a 6'7" rod, so it's slightly bigger. Nevertheless, very, very thin and sensitive. The tip is like an LRF tip. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of got a different colour, almost like a quiver tip for like LRF in, drop shotting and all that newfangled dangle stuff. I'll give it a go. So without further ado, here's the new lure rod. Let's go and give it a whirl and see if we can winkle out some nice fish. Bye bye old spinning rod. Poor thing. Well guys, as you can probably tell, this is not the rod that I showed you before. No, this is a different rod altogether, and the reason being is the rod that I had before, fantastic as it was, when I closely looked at it, it was an LRF rod, hence why the tip was slightly different colour and ever so sensitive. The problem with that, as I said, the congestion at the top there with the amount of eyes and the flexibility of that tip. When you're trying to chuck a little lure like this into little nooks and crannies, it just wasn't good enough. It was too much flexibility, and I couldn't get as much control over the lure or plug or whatever it is I was chucking out. So unfortunately, I've been using that rod. It is fantastic, guys, for LRFing. I've used it for LRFing, but it is no good for what I need it for when it comes to going down the rivers and backwaters and lakes and so forth. So I have bought myself a new weapon, and this is it. This is the Abu Garcia Devil Spin. This is the smallest one they do, only 6'7" I think it is. Nevertheless, a fantastic rod. I have been using this. I've caught some fish on it already. It is cracking. Overall, it's not super flexible, but then again, it's not super stiff. Obviously, I've caught a couple of pike on it, and it does play the fish very well. You do feel the fish on it, and it gives you a fantastic fight. Nevertheless, I like it because it's got a little bit of stiffness and a little tiny jig head like this. As you're bumping it along the bottom with braided line, you feel the whole thing, like you feel every little vibration all the way up, and you can tell whether it's a stick or a leaf, the bottom, or if it is a bite. The other good thing about this rod was the cork handle, guys. I love a cork handle. I'm a sucker for a cork handle. Anything that looks old school and authentic, loving that. It just balances out really nicely with this reel. The only downsides to this rod, again, it is a plus, at the same time it's a minus. The cork handle, this cork handle is beautifully finished, however it's slightly big for this rod. I think they use this same cork handle for all the blanks or all the bigger. I mean, there's quite a range of these. They go right up. I don't know all the lengths and the test curves, but they do go up quite big for larger fish like larger pike and zander and so on. So I think I've got a funny feeling they use the same butt section for them all. Bit of a downside when it's the smallest one in the range. It's a little bit over the top, but it's not that much of a big deal. I mean, I really am splitting hairs there. And the other sort of thing is, usually on a spinning rod, you get a tiny little eye at the bottom, at the butt, for you to hook your spinner lure or plug onto. Unfortunately, this rod doesn't have it, but nevertheless, you can always just hook it up on the eye ring there, or anywhere else. You could actually nick it into the cork if you must, but I'm not a big fan of that. I think you might end up blunting the tips of your hooks that way. Anyway, we're going to get out there now. I'm going to try and get some footage of this little bad boy in action. As always, guys, Links down below to all the tackle used here, so please don't send messages, oh what was it, what was this, what was it? It's all down there, the links are down there. You can pick these rods up. I think I paid about £40 for this delivered. £40 is a pretty reasonable price for a little spinning rod. If it lasts me a season or two, I'll be chuffed. It's not going to break the bank, is it? You know, it's not one of these really super expensive ones. They all catch fish, guys. Anyway, enough talking. Let's give it a whirl. My favourite part. Oh, straight away. Oh, straight away. Oh, it's a pike. Oh, it's a bloody pike. Oh, it's a pike. A little jack. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, little jack. There you go. There you go. Oh yeah. Right. Considering he's such a little fish, he's giving me a headache because it's such a light gear. Anyways. Oh my god, the net's caught there, look. Oh, he's in the net. There you go, buddy. He's in the net. Let's have a look at you. Let's have a look at you. Oh, hook's come out in the net. God, you gotta love it. Oh my good grief. I think this isn't actually a pike. I think this is a snake. Because the way he's slithering off. Good God. You are a lively little thing. My God, what a lively fish. Right, oh mate, yeah. Right, there you go, there you go. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my God, he's all over the show. There you go. That was an explosion, wasn't it? I guess it just goes to show, pike like them lures as well. Three. Cool. Now that's a good perch. That's a very good perch. Probably. Oh my good grief. Well guys, there's the fruit of my labour. What a cracking little perch that is. Probably just under a pound. What an absolute little warrior. Christening the new rod. Anyway, let's chuck him back. Kept him out long enough. Yes, fish, nice fish. Oh. There you go, guys. It's even better than the last one, I think. Alright, alright. Wow, now I know where you lot live. Under all that scum. There you go. That is a cracking little perch. Look at that. What a little winner. Wouldn't have said he's a pound. They're probably 3/4 off. They put up a good fight on light tackle. Just chuck him back. I am literally on by about an inch worth of ledge here. Catching these. But hey ho, it's better than watching the telly. Fish on. That is a chub. Standard chub. Straight for the snags. Not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. Look at that, guys. Look at that fish. Fantastic. He couldn't resist. He just couldn't resist that lobworm. Look at that. And he's done a poo on me. Cracking fish. Look at that. That's what it's all about, guys. He couldn't resist that worm. Alright, let me see if I can chuck him back in here. It's quite deep there actually, so he should be okay. 3, 2, 1, and away he goes. Fantastic. Really, fish on, guys, fish on straight away. And that feels like a little pike. The head shaking. It's not so much dum 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 unless it's a nice sized perch, if it is. Little jack, I think. Nope, it's a huge chub. Oh my good grief, guys. Oh my good grief. It's a massive chub of about 2 pounds. I don't believe it. The bonus chub has arrived. The bonus chub has finally arrived, guys. Well, it's not a bad one at all. Don't know if you can see that, guys. Look at him there. and he's got that lure just in his mouth. That is not a bad fish at all. Oh my goodness me, never expected this guy. And he's in the net. Now that was worth the walk. How about that? Oh my God, that's a nice size chub. Wow, that is a cracker. Right, let's get you unhooked. Well, the proof's in the pudding, guys. Look at that for a chub. Fantastic fish. What an absolute scrap on that little rod. I can't emphasize how good that was. Now that, I don't really want to end the video, but if I had to, this is a good spot to end it. Wayne's World Fishing, you know we always produce down here, guys. Oh, I'm so happy with this chub. I love it. The passion for angling. Such a nice fish, been perfect.